guys, I'm excited for today's video because I'm filming the intro for my summer project pan, and I'm going to be having a few different types of goals here. So I do have 10 things I would like to finish completely, and then I have some things that I want to use a certain number of times, and then I have a fun project with a palette. So I will explain as we go along to keep you interested. So let's start with the things that I would like to finish up. The first was a rollover from my spring project pan. This is the 1 fluid ounce size of the MAC Fix Plus. I would like to finish this using it as a primer spray. So for this project, we're starting at this third line. I will wipe off these other markings so that we know where we're at for this project, but I will definitely finish that in 3 months. And I love this as a finishing spray mostly, but it works great as a primer spray as well. And this is pretty old in my collection, so that's why I'm gonna use it up that way. Then I have the last 2 mini primers in my collection for now. I do think some more will come into my life in the future. I do think that my friend Amanda is gonna be sending me a little mini of the NYX Marshmallow Primer, which I'm so excited to try. So, the first one I'll be using is one that I have already used some. I did wear this one today, and this is the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Pore Diffusing Primer. It comes up from the bottom and we're right here. I did pan the illuminating one in spring, so I know that it doesn't go all the way to the top. It will stop about right here. So it's possible that I could finish this up in the first month, which would be lovely. And then I also have this one, which is brand new, the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Primer, and both of these have 5 mils brand new. Then for my foundation, this is something that I'm not quite sure if I want to pan or not, but just in case I decide yes, I wanted to show it to you today and start weighing it so I can see my progress. And that would be something from a year-long project that I've just been trying to play with to see if I want to commit to panning it, because it takes me a long time to work through foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in 100 True Alabaster. I am wearing it today. It's a little light for me, so I might need to use this with my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder because it oxidizes a little bit. And I did weigh this, and it was 0.997 ounces, which is great because this is a 1 fluid ounce product, but of course, packaging does have some good weight to it. It doesn't feel that heavy, but I know I haven't worn it a whole ton, so I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but I hope that I love this and could finish this by the end of the project, but I'm really not sure. I wasn't able to see through it, which is why I'm weighing it for now. So we'll see what happens there. Then I have this little mini Tarte Shape Tape Concealer that I got in like an Ulta freebie bag, and this is in the shade 205 Light Sand. I'm wearing this under my eyes, and I do still think that this works really well. I don't have the most bright under eye, but that's totally fine with me. I was actually worried it might be a little dark because the foundation's a little light, but I don't know, I think it looks good. What do you guys think? And I want to, of course, finish this completely, and it has 0.5 mils in it. And I know I need to be using my full size because I only got this like a month ago, but it's a little mini. I want to get it out of my collection. And this next product, I don't quite know how I'm going to use it. I would love your recommendations. It is a little mini of the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand in the shade Alight, which I think is the lightest color. This also has 0.5 mils. And this is something that today I used it on top of my foundation after I applied my concealer. And I have a powder highlight on top. I don't feel like it shows through my powder enough to do much, but I'm gonna try to use it up. I think it definitely would not work well under foundation because it's not strong enough, but I'll play around and try some different things, but let me know your thoughts. I used it in the center of my face to give a little subtle glow, and it did work, even though this is a little too peachy for me, but it works fine. Please let me know how you use that. And then for my work makeup, this is something that for now I'm gonna say I just want to hit pan on, and that would be the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Powder Foundation in 10 Porcelain. And I did just use up my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Powder Foundation, and I loved it. And I do wear powder foundation to work currently, and I was only going 2 days a week. Now I'm gonna start going 3 days a week. So I think that I should be able to make some good progress on this. So maybe there's a tiny dip in there, but not really. And I know it doesn't look like there's a ton in here, but I've used up one of these before and it took me forever. This looks so beautiful on the skin as a powder foundation though. So it's something that, again, is in my year-long project. I want to finish this by the end of the year. I'm thinking it's possible it could take most of the year, which is why I want to start on it now and just give myself the goal of hitting pan. And then my last face product, you guys know I love to put in a lot of base items. This is just a little deluxe sample of the Benefit Porefessional Super Setter, and I know a lot of people really enjoy this. I do have a full size as well that I bought last year, half off, so I want to see what I think of the formula. Obviously I hope I love it, and I just don't want to keep this little mini hanging around, and then I will most likely move back into the setting spray. It's on my year-long project, but this has 15 mils in it. I used it for the first time today. I don't know if it's just this mini or the full size, but the mist is almost like so fine that I wasn't sure if I was getting it on my face, but yet I didn't have it on my shirt. So it'll be interesting, but that should be easy to finish up. And then I have some lip products. I love to put in a lip care item, and this is one that I'm going to be using. I've never tried this before, so this is very exciting. The Buxom Plump Shot Collagen Infused Lip Serum, and this has 1 ml or 0.03 fluid ounces. So I would like to finish that. And then I have 2 glosses that I would like to finish, but I honestly don't know if it's possible, but I'm going to do my best. I may end up rolling this one into my fall project to use, but we'll see what happens. So the one I'm wearing on my lips today is the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Feedback, and I am starting right here. There's still a ton to go, and because this has a brush tip applicator, I feel like it's just not as easy for me to apply a lot of it, and it seems to be like a little uneven. It's annoying to use basically. And this has 3 grams or 0.11 ounces in it. And then this is something that I do want to use up just because I've had this in a project before, but I would totally buy this again. I really love this color. This is the Buxom Full Lip Cream in Mudslide, and I am starting out right here. And this comes with 2 mils or 0.07 ounces. So this has like 1.5 times the product of this, not quite double. So we'll see what I'm able to get through. Because this one is a little bit brighter, I would like to focus on this one in the summer, but we'll see what happens. My goal right now is to finish both of them. And the last use up product would be some body products. I used up a bunch of perfume samples in my spring project, but for summer, I want to use up both of these little baby bottles of Dolce & Gabanna Light Blue Intense, and these have 4.5 mils or 0.15 fluid ounces. So I definitely think I should be able to get through the both of these, and maybe even some more samples, which would be great because I do have some more that I would like to use up. But I want to just focus here because I'm also going to be putting in the Sol de Janeiro little lotion samples, and I personally cannot use this in a perfume at the same time because this is so strong. So I do have 2 of the original Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, which I really love, and these little freebie samples have 0.25 fluid ounces or 7.5 mils. And then I do have a sample of their newest body lotion, and we'll see what I think of this. The one they came out with before this one, I didn't like the scent of that. So this is the Beija Flor Elasti Cream. So we'll see what this smells like, but I feel like I can truck through this size. So I would like to use up all of these body products. Okay, so now we're getting into the next fun part, and that would be some usage products. And I really enjoy doing it in the spring with my cream blushes and liners. So I do want to do it the same in summer, and I'm going to do it in fall as well to make sure I'm getting good use out of those products. But because I'm going to be going into the office more, I'm actually going to be putting in 4 cream blushes this time instead of 3. We'll see how well all of these formulas work on top of powder foundation. That might be the thing that's gonna give me a little hiccup along the way, but my goal is to use each of these 5 times, so I'm not gonna continue saying it after each blush. I'm just gonna show you the 4 colors. And the first one is a formula I know works well over top of powder, and this is the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur and Coral Cloud. Then I have the Beauty Counter Cheeky Clean Cream Blush in Cider, a mini Tarte Breezy Cream Blush in Peach Sunset, and the Merit Cream Blush in Beverly Hills. And then I have my liners. These are from the ColourPop Gabanna collection that released last year. I went to use each of these 5 times as well. I'm wearing this one today, so this will count as one of my 5 uses. So that would be this nice shimmery blue called Crystal Crush. The shimmery purple is called Plum Smash. And then my favorite is this shimmery peachy coral, and this is called At Sunset. So I'm honestly not worried about the liners, maybe a little bit about the cream blush, like I said, just depending on how it works over top of powder foundation. And then lastly, we have my palette. And the project idea came from Danny's Makeup. I love her channel. She does so many projects. I don't know how she keeps up with them, and she does the most amazing eye look. She has so much lid space. I'm so envious, and she applies false lashes so well. I'm assuming she does. She wears them all the time, and I'm so envious of that. But I watched one of her Project Pan updates recently, and she was talking about for several palettes she was doing them no pan left behind style. So I want to do that here, and that does not mean hitting a pan in every shade in your palette. It means using every shade one time. So I decided to use the Natasha Denona bronze palette. I'm actually wearing it for the first time today, and I've already used 4 of these 15 shades. So in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes and then 10 shimmers. So for me, that means I'm going to use this 10 times because I will be using the mattes several times in this palette. So I definitely think that I can hit that goal. I don't know if I'm going to roll in another palette or just kind of play around in my collection. I'm going to be wearing this probably some on filming days, but probably mostly to work. So I will try to capture the looks that I'm creating, but we'll see. But today I am wearing this shimmer alloy on the lid. So stunning. Then I'm wearing Beach as my transition color, Sundown as my crease shade, and then Ridge as my outer corner color, which it's like very light outer corner, but I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. I do think it, you know, you can tell there's a little bit of depth there, but this lid shade is so pretty. And I'm just excited because I really wanted this palette. I only got it 20% off, and I think this is a great way to get some use out of it. I'm really excited for this because this is a palette project goal that I can actually accomplish, and depending on how it goes, how much fun I have, I might want to do that in future seasonal projects as well. But guys, I hope you are excited to follow along with my progress. I'm excited to work on these items for summer, and I would love to know what products you are panning right now and what projects you are participating in. I'm also doing my year-long project pan, which I update every 2 months, and I am doing a monthly rolling sample project pan where I work on sample and full size hair, skin, and body products. So please check those videos out as well. You guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.